are common for students. The name of this topic is pros and cons of video games for students. So today we have three panelists that are here with us to discuss about this topic. So the first panelist, we have Mr. Zakwan bin Zaidi. How are you today, Mr. Zakwan?
I'm feeling well. Absolutely well.
Thank you for your response, Mr. Zakwan. For the second panelist, we have Mr. Afnan Haris. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
It's an honor for us to have you here today. So for the final panelist, we have Mr. Muhammad Irfan. So how are you today?
Yeah, I'm so feeling good.
Okay, so without further ado, let's discuss about this topic. So my first question to Mr. Zakwan, what do you think are the pros and cons of video games that are commonly found to students?
Yeah, for me, basically, there's absolutely good and bad consequences about these video games. They are also give us new experience, can get new feel about playing games, can explore new games and find new friends there. So there's absolutely a good reason because of playing video games. But there are also bad or negative consequences, which is basically it's really common among students. We sleep late at night. We spend too much time playing video games. We forgot to do our assignments. So that's very harsh, and for me, it's not good. But I'm not saying that playing games is not good, but there are also good and bad playing games. So for me.
Okay, thank you for your response, Mr. Zakwan. For me personally, I also play some video games, and I think video games can improve some brain-thinking skills since we are playing some strategy games and also known as Mobile Legends. So I think video games do have its own pros and cons. So for the next question, for Mr. Afnan Haris, how do you think the students choose to use its pros and cons for their better future?
Alright, thank you for the question, Mr. Hafiz. So in my opinion, for students to choose video game for their better future, I think it's not to recommend, because game do not have stage already. For me, yeah, in my experience, I also play video game in PKP era, such as PUBG and also Mobile Legends. We know that some of the game can get pocket money for our life, but to make the game as our career, for me, is not very suitable. In this era, we know that most of the gamers that famous before this already, their name is not too high. Their name is not too high if we compare it now and before. So for me, to student make game as a career in their life is not suitable and not recommended. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer, Mr. Afnan Haris. To conclude Mr. Afnan's point, I think the journey to become a pro gamer in this era is quite hard, since there are certain parents that are really care about their child's education, their child's future, and so on. So I think students need to reconsider very careful about their decision to become a pro gamer. So for the next question, for Mr. Muhammad Irfan, why do you think there are cons for students that choose to play video games?
Okay, thank you, Encik Muhafiz. And I think because for students playing video games is they're spending too much time on video games, and also it will affect our health problems like eye strain, poor posture the other cons is sleep problems, because many students nowadays spend more time playing video games until the next morning without thinking the class that they have need to attend. And yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Mr. Muhammad Irfan. To sum up, I agree with the point given from Mr. Muhammad Irfan, and even myself saw some students really like to stay up late at night to play video games until they are satisfied with their achievements. Like Mobile Legends itself, they like to push their rank over the limit and till they are satisfied with their results. So for my final question, it is open to any of the panelists who want to answer. So, how do you think you would like the students to manage their time to play video games, and what is the way that is very reasonable to do it? So, any panelists want to answer the question?
So for me, in my opinion, as a new generation, playing game is really common and is acceptable around people. So, like you mentioned before, when playing games is suitable to play, right? So for me, if you are students, you can play if you are feeling stressed, you have a bit crash out, burn out, or you just need to release your attention. So for me, playing games is a good way, and this is really suggested to do if you are feeling stressed. So for me, choose the right time, such as do after your classes, after done your assignment, or after you feel like you don't have any assignment you need to do, so you just play games to feel ease, to feel ease. So that's what I think.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Mr. Zulfan. Any other answer from the panelists?
Yeah. I also have my opinion too. For students that want to play game, they need to make a good schedule for me, because they need to manage the game and the study. When students put attention more to games, the study will drop. And when students put attention more to study, maybe they do not get the enjoyable when he play or she play the game. So for me, for students that want to manage their time for play game and study, the best way to they manage their time is to make a schedule. Other than that, we also can make reminder in our phone, just like parental control, that parents can guide us and can limit us time to play game. In my experience, when I 8 years old, I had my own phone, and my mom made a parental control in my phones, and he limit me to play game until 8 to 11 p.m. That's the limit for me to play phone. So after the 11, I cannot access anything from the phone, and I can more focus on my homework or anything. So for me, there's two ways to students manage their time for playing game, my schedule, and also a practical. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fernandez. What an interesting video you tell us for students today. So, any response, Mr. Moif?
I think from my point of view, that we need to finish our job first before we play some video games, because it will avoid us to have a lot of work that we didn't finish yet. So
short answer. So, in conclusion, video games can produce pros and cons based on how the way students use their time with their video games. So, to make sure students didn't get dragged away with their video games, everyone needs to play a role in reducing their bad habits in video games. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for joining our forum for today. So